Uh, Hello, friends. Uh, Hello, friends. We are going to know about lemongrass farming. We are going to know about the lemongrass farming and as well as the production technology of the lemongrass essential oil. Okay, and in the industry, mostly we all know lemongrass oil and lemongrass tea, and we are going to start with this. And lately, it has been uh, have been very popular. So, one second.
Mr. Samir, you can just flip your this thing mobile so that the screen is completely fully visible.
Okay. Is it fully visible now?
Yeah.
Okay. So, lemongrass, as we know, is an aromatic grass. So basically, there is a lemony smell which comes from it. That is why it is known as lemongrass. It is a native of India, and it's a very rugged and hardy plant, as no disease or pest attack it. So it's basically a variety of grass only. So it is very
Mr. Samir, we are not able to hear you. And your screen is also not visible now.
around 50 years. Crop.
Yeah. The screen sharing is gone now. Presentation is gone.
Hello.
Hello. Mr. Samir, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, I can hear you.
Yeah, your screen sharing is gone.
Yeah. It's actually I got out of the meeting. Just hold on one second.
Okay.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me, ma'am?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I'll share my screen again. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So basically, the smell of lemon which comes inside the lemongrass oil is due to the due to the essential oil which is there in lemongrass. Basically, it has an essential oil ranging from 0.5 to 1%, and one it can also go beyond 1%. So when we extract the essential oil, we get some around in 1% when we talk, then in 1 ton it has around 10 kgs of oil. Okay. Now let's discuss what is the market of lemongrass. Lemongrass uh, is basically used in these following industries like pharmaceutical, food and flavor industry. Citrus fragrance is used in the cleaning industry, and cosmetic industries, creams, shampoos are in these industries. Lemongrass oil is used. Lemongrass oil has further a lot of derivatives also. So for example, vitamin A, vitamin C is extracted. So the vitamin C which is extracted is then further used by the cream manufacturers, the face wash creams, and all these products. For these products, it is used. So a lot of people are, most of the industry is using lemongrass essential oil indirectly, but they don't know it. You identify with the lemons, but you don't know but that in that product in which you are thinking like it's a lemon soap. So basically, lemongrass oil, from lemongrass oil, the lemon fragrance and flavor has been extracted. Okay. So in perfumery also it is used, and pesticide industry, it is a natural pesticide. So it is used these days in the as organic growing crops is very much taking place. So the biopesticide is made out of these, and biofungicide are also made. It's a very good fungicide also. And in pharmaceutical industry, antifungal creams are also made out of lemongrass. And aromatherapy industry, as we all know, in all the spas, it is very much used. So other business opportunities are also there in lemongrass. So basically, dry lemongrass is also used for the tea purposes, and the stems are also used in the Thai food and Chinese food. Okay, so sustainable regions for the commercial cultivation of lemongrass. Lemongrass can basically be grown in all the parts of India because uh, it can survive in all types of climate. Okay, so basically you can grow it everywhere in India, like in Tamil Nadu, in all the states it can be grown. Okay, and if we talk about the soil, so if there's some problem with the soil, like it's in the normal soils, obviously it can be grown, but if there's like in Run of Kutch, also it can be grown, and in if some areas there's a problem of alkaline soil, so there also it can be grown. Okay, and on the slopy lands, this also can be grown, and so everywhere it can be grown. And a good thing about this is that it is a shade loving plant. So if you have a mango or say coconut orchard or any kind of orchard, so you can grow it in between that also. Okay, it requires very less water also, so the low rainfall areas like the areas in Rajasthan can also be very easily grown. Okay, so how is the lemongrass planted? So basically, as you can see in this picture, these are called lemongrass slips. So 20,000 of these slips are required to be planted in 1 acre. Okay, and the slips are specifically taken out from 4 to 5 years old plant so that it gives the maximum oil recovery. Okay, that oil recovery is around 1%. So a mature mother plant is required to take out good quality plants out of it. Okay. Best time of sowing is this time, which is going on right now, as it is monsoon time. So atmospheric nitrogen is very high and it goes very well, and it establishes. And after planting, like say if you are planting in this monsoon, so after the monsoons, you can also start the harvesting process. So it's a very easy crop, and it's a very good crop because it starts to give you returns in like 3 to 4 months. Okay. So February, March is also good. October, if you are in south or any part apart from the north where winters are harsh, so you can do it all round the year. Okay. So planting is basically done in the line system as it helps each and every plant to get equal nutrition. Okay. And 22,000 slips are required per acre. I said 20,000, but technically 22,000 slips are required. And if you are doing like rain fed or very adverse conditions are there, then you can also increase the plant population, like 25 to 30,000 per acre. So this is one of our fields where lemongrass has been planted. After each harvest, the fields looks like this. when the lemongrass grows, so like within a month, it is all green. And post plant operations are like this, that you need to water it in every. If you have irrigation, then I would say that you provide good water, because you will also get a better yield of oil or leaves, whatever you are trying to get. Okay, so 20 to 25 days you should at least give an irrigation. So total irrigations, if you are trying to, if you are, can irrigate it, then at least 12 to 13 irrigation should be given in 1 year. Okay. Many people ask me that what should be the weed management. So basically, it since itself is a grass, so it does not allow much grass to grow in its nearby area. So weed management, we also help you with that. We also provide weedicide of the lemongrass. So at a very low cost, you can do the weed management, or only once in first quarter you have to do the weed management. After that, you don't have to do the weed management as the plant establishes after that. Okay. And in nutrition also, we help you with that. Uh, Nitrogen is the key nutrition which you need. Okay. So harvesting is done. Before harvesting, 7 to 8 days or even 10 days, the water is stopped to give the plant stress. So it gives us more oil recovery. Okay, and it is this is a lemongrass plant. See, this is the field which I showed you earlier, which was harvested, and after every 70, 80 days, it becomes like this. It looks very beautiful. So it is a height of around 2.5 feet. Okay, so here's a girl. She's cutting the lemongrass uh, by her hands, and as you can see that she is harvesting it 5, 6 inches above the ground. Okay, there's a lemongrass herb, and after harvesting, we just lay it on the ground. We don't make heaps of it, so it helps us with a better oil recovery. Okay, because if you lay the heaps of it, what happens is that it starts to generate heat, and there's oil loss. Okay. So this is an oil distillation unit. Basically, as you can see, this is the unit, and below is the person he's firing, and he's using the on the left side the waste material which is kept, which is generated on the field. So we don't need wood to fire the unit. The waste of the lemongrass itself can be used as a fuel. Okay, so it's a zero waste process, and at the same time zero cost on fuel. Okay, so lemongrass oil, when you have extracted the oil out of the leaves, the same leaves, when they are dried, they dry around in 2 to 3 days, and then you can use the same leaves to fuel the unit. So this is a unit. This is called field distillation unit. In this unit is a 1 ton unit. We fill the this tank with the lemongrass herbage, and on the right you see that there is a smaller tank which is tilted. This is called condenser. So in through this, the steam of lemongrass is flowing, and cold water is flowing from outside. So what happens is that it cools the steam, and the oil and water vapor both get converted into oil and water, and then it falls into the this vessel which is made up of SS. You see, and then oil gets collected in this. On the right side, you see the vessel of SS, and then from the top we extract the oil. So oil is always separated from the water, so it is very easily extracted. From the top, we just wave off the oil. These were the older units. Like this is the modern unit which I showed you earlier. It was done in these types of units. Okay, so this you can see. This is the crop which we are going to distill, And on the left you see there's a unit. On the further left you can see that there is dry lemongrass which we use as a fuel. Okay, so from the trolley this unit from the top is being loaded. Okay, and after it is loaded, the top uh, will be closed, and then firing will be start, and uh, our distillation will start. The distillation process from uh, filling of the tank till the distillation, it is a process of around 5 hours. Okay, so around half an hour you can take that it takes time to fill the tank, and half an hour to empty the tank, and rest 4 hours is the distillation process after the closing of the tank till the opening of the tank. It's a very easy process, and this is what lemongrass oil looks like. It is slightly yellowish in color, slightly looks like petrol also, you can say. Lemongrass oil is generally stored in HDP drums. You can also use second-hand drums, which hardly cost anything, like 300 to 350 rupees for 50 kg drum, and 200 kg drums are for 900 to 1000 rupees. Second-hand drums I'm talking about, and you can just store them and then you can sell it off in the same drums. Okay. Uh, if I talk about the market of lemongrass in future and the current scope, is that 10,000 tons is our own Indian demand. And if we take the whole world demand, then it would be somewhere around 40 to 50,000 tons. So we are currently, India is producing 6,000 tons. So there's a huge uh, gap to fill, which we all can fill and make good profits. So how is lemongrass oil sold? So basically, currently we are ourselves purchasing lemongrass oil. So if you plan to do lemongrass farming, you can contact us. We can provide you the planting material of good quality and with good guidance also. And oil also we can purchase it from you if you are interested in selling us. So let us take a closer look at the lemongrass economics. So basically, as I told you that from year one, it starts giving you production. So this is a chart. Okay. So basically, lemongrass, the total cost of lemongrass, total expenses around the year will be somewhere 20 to 25,000 rupees. And this revenue which I've given it at a rate of 1200 rupees. Generally, the rate varies from 1200 to 1500. Okay, so first year your net income will be around 70,000, 70 to 75,000. From second year onwards, the minimum income would be some around 1,30,000 to it can range up to 1,60,000, 1,70,000. So these are the minimum figures. Okay, the average oil is somewhere around 130 kg to 160, 170 kg. Okay. So about Chadha Aroma Farms, we have been producing lemongrass oil. Now it has been more than 7, 8 years. So for quite a long time, and we supply to the industry also, and we also uh, supply planting material to farmers along with guidance, and we help you from seed to sale of lemongrass oil, as there is very good demand. So you can always enter into this farming. So I would like to show you this picture of lemongrass. But this is a 1 year old lemongrass, and it has already 4 harvests has been done. This is the fifth harvest of this crop, and you can see you can't even see the land. Okay, so the whole field is full, and there's no disease, no pests, nothing you can see in this crop. If you look this crop, this is a crop of our monsoon. So if at this time there's no disease, no pest, so at no time of the year you can expect any kind of thing to damage it. It's a very fast growing plant. As you can see, I've written this 1 week after harvesting. So just after 1 week, lemongrass, which was cut from 5-6 inches, has grown back to around 1.5 foot. So you can see that in 1 week it is going 1 foot. So you can see the growth. It grows faster than bamboo. Just increase my brightness. See, this is me, and I'm holding lemongrass. It's a very good crop. It's a very miracle type of a crop, and requires very minimum care. And easily you can make in 1 acre, you can do good income. So I end my presentation over here. So Rajniti, if there are any questions, we can take them.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for the presentation, Mr. Samir. So I'll now take a few questions. I think most of them you must have already answered. So what are the key factors to consider before starting lemongrass farming?
Key factors are basically you should basically see what is the type of land, and according to that you should do your planting. And you should see, so in every type of soil it can be done, at every type of climate it can be done, as I told you guys earlier. And in every type of soil and water also, and if your pH is either low or too high, then also no problem. So um, I think basically it meets every criteria to do this lemongrass farming. Okay.
Okay. And uh, what are the suitable climatic conditions and soil requirements for this?
Suitable climatic conditions, if I say that, from extreme heat to tropical weather, and uh, in cold weather also, like in North India, I live in Lucknow. So basically, here there's 5 months of winter. Here also, we are doing very well. So it ranges from extreme cold to extreme heat. In every type of climate, it can be done.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And are there any government schemes or subsidies available for farmers interested in doing this farming?
Uh, we can't say that, but you can, if you want to know any government schemes, you can contact in your local KVK center. They will let you know. If there's any scheme, they'll let you know. But as of now, there's no scheme of any government agency right now.
What about the subsidies? I mean, for every this thing, subsidies is available, I guess.
Loan subsidy is there in Khadi Gram Udyog. So so if you want to set up the machinery for that, I think 35% loan subsidy is there. And on crop, I don't have knowledge on. In whichever area you are living, you can contact your local DHO, District Horticulture Officer, or local KVK. They'll let you know.
Okay. And yeah, what are the different uses and market opportunities for lemongrass products such as essential oils or herbal teas?
Can you please pardon, ma'am?
What are the different uses and market opportunities for lemongrass products such as essential oils or herbal teas?
Essential oil, as I told you guys, that there's our own Indian demand is 10,000 tons, and the global demand is close to 30 to 40,000 tons. And India is a top exporter. So out of the 6,000 tons which we are producing, half of it is getting exported. So in India itself, there is a huge opportunity to sell lemongrass oil, and in bulk also you can sell, and retail also you can sell. So you can package it and sell it on Amazon or Meesho or any other portal. And in the tea industry, there's a huge demand, because as people are getting aware about their health, they are ready to spend. And in tea, if I talk about the tea, lemongrass tea sells for around 30 to 40 rupees per kg. It's in bulk, I'm talking, not retail rates. So that is also giving an income of 1.5 lakh rupees per acre per annum, and that too with a minimum efforts. Okay, with a very less care. As I told you guys that in the start that it's a disease-free and pest-free crop. So in tea industry also there's a huge demand. So as we see that this product is basically used primarily oil and tea. They are both used in the FMCG industry, fast moving consumer goods. So moving consumer goods will always have scope
Okay.
and lot of demand.
Okay. And are you exporting?
What, ma'am?
Are you exporting the lemongrass products? I mean, are you making the byproducts and exporting them, or just the farming you're
No,
handling?
ma'am. I'm currently providing it to the industries in India, and we are in the export process. Very soon we'll be exporting also. Indirectly we are exporting, but directly also we'll be exporting very soon. We are
Okay.
going to set up our own export house, and currently we are making its byproducts like lemongrass tea and
Hmm.
lemongrass oil. So we are already producing. We are producing in around 20 acres.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. And how can farmers propagate lemongrass, and what is the ideal time for plantation?
Ideal time is going on right now, and it will go on till September, October, November. And if you are in other parts of the country apart from North India, then you can also do it in December, January, no problem. Because
Okay.
apart from India, everywhere it is tropical weather, like in Gujarat also, and in Maharashtra or Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, whichever area you are, you can do it all around the year, no problem. But if you do it right now, the results will be very good. And from uh, after 1 quarter, you can start your harvesting and you can start earning the money.
Okay. Okay. And are there any specific harvesting techniques and timelines for lemongrass?
Uh, Timelines, as I told you, you can do it all around the year. And techniques, basically, there are several processes. So we guide you through those processes, and if you are interested to know more about them, I would say that you can visit our farm in Lucknow as well, or you can contact me directly. So basically, there are only 2 or 3 processes. Once you have planted, then you have to just water it and fertilize it and harvest and distillation. Okay, so watering and harvesting and distillation. This goes on again and again. Watering, I don't think it's a big deal, and then harvesting, as I told you, there are 2 3 key things to keep in mind to harvest it from 5 6 inches above the ground and stop the water 10 to 15 days before harvesting. And distillation is we fill the crop and uh, then that's it. We leave it burning for 4 hours and the oil is extracted.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what are the recommended agronomic practices for maintaining healthy lemongrass plants?
I would say that you give ample of fertilizers. Fertilizers are not will not be more than 3 to 4 thousand rupees. Will not cost you more than 3 to 4 thousand rupees per acre. But if you do those expenses at the right time, it will give you very good results. So primarily NPK, nitrogen, phosphorus, potash. And this is the fertilizer which is used, and then there are other nutrients also which increase your oil. So uh, yeah.
Okay. And can you provide guidance on post-harvest handling and processing of lemongrass to maximize its value?
Post harvesting, you must just make sure that you should harvest it within 24 to 48 hours. And when you are distilling it, just make sure that you collect it in the right container. Like as I told you guys, HDP drums. So basically, it does not react with lemongrass oil as it is a little corrosive. So these things you should keep in mind.
Okay. So
Yeah.
now we have the last question. Are there any specific considerations or challenges unique to lemongrass farming that farmers should be aware of?
There are not much constraints, but I would say that if you are doing lemongrass farming, it requires very less care. So constraint is only that some people might think that 1.5 lakh rupees return is a very low return on 1 acre. So if you, I would say that it does not require a lot of care, then you should do it at least in large area, like 5 acres, 10 acres, 20 acres, because it is in 20 acres also it is very manageable. So this is the only constraint I would say, that to do it in a larger area. Okay, because this crop allows you, so why not use it? So like just like vegetables, you if you do it in a very large area, you won't be able to manage it because there's a fear of disease or uh, pest. Okay, and but in this crop, it's a disease-free and pest-free crop. So why not do it in a larger area? So if you do it in a large area, you'll get a good profitability also and good economy on scale. And so just this thing you should keep in mind. So you can start with small, maybe 2, 3 acres, then you can take it to 10 acres, 20 acres. People are also doing it in 50 acres, 100 acres, and even 1,000 acres also in some areas.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, Mr. Samir, I am not seeing any more questions from our participants. So now we have come to end of question round. On behalf of agricultureinformation.com, we'd like to thank you for the presentation and answering all the questions in depth. And we also like to thank all the participants for joining this meeting. Have a good and safe weekend.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're most welcome. Thank you.